go. And good evening. Good evening to each and all. And by God's grace, yes, by God's grace, yet another Thursday, beautiful Thursday evening with each and all of you. Of course, our PStv tribe. We'll just be, chatting and talking here tonight, and whatnot. So, yes, already I'm going to have to let you beautiful folks know, especially our regular PStv tribe. We don't have any singing here tonight. The singing is, of course, the live singing and the music and entertainment and everything in that manner, of course, happens every weekend. So tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday evening, of course, Fridays and Saturdays, 9 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. is, and then Sundays 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. are the evenings when entirely, PStv turns out into one mini online live concert. If I may say so. If I may say so. And yes, of course, to those of you who are new here, welcome to PStv no. I said online weekends live. my gosh, so early there. Okay. My goodness me. No, I'm just beaming with so much happiness. I mean, most of the times I really am. I really do. But it's just really extra special tonight after that conversation I had earlier tonight. I would like to say hi and hello, massive hello, of course, to Ate Josie Corbita James, and of course, my goodness gracious, Steve James, of course. I hope I'm okay to say this. I mean, for you, Sir James, of course, of RTHK. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say anything about the conversation, but yes, to both of you, once again, thank you so much. You guys don't have any idea how much that gave me a lot to smile about, an additional smiles all over me. Yes, and it'll just be me tonight because we're here, and as you can see, to those of you who've seen the thumbnail that we have, and tonight is Thursday, Thriving Thursday segment. And of course we have just to let you folks get wheeled in, before I say hi and hello to our lovely PStv tribe live online with us, I would like to introduce to you folks, of course, the entire thing with PStv since November came in about, PStv, it's now 7 days. I know I'm crazy, but it's true. Yes, weekday wonders, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and of course our online weekends live, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And let me just share with you really quickly, what what Weekday Wonders is all about. Well, Weekday Wonders is all about Monday. Every Monday is Monday manifestations, and it's all about manifestations, the law of attraction, affirmations, spirituality, awakening, rituals, and feng shui even. And then Tuesday is a freedom day for PStv, which means we don't have any particular subject or anything on that day. So it's to me it's more crazy day for us every Tuesday here on PStv. And then come Wednesday is Wow Wednesday, CWC, and CWC is Consumption with Compassion. It's all about vegan share, vegan care. Yes, yes. And of course, the one we have tonight, Thursday, Thriving Thursday Thoughts even. And of course, our online mini concert live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there you go. Yeah, some say I'm crazy for doing 7 nights a week, but yeah, if this kind of crazy makes me really happy and so yeah, why not? Why not? You know, if I'm not mistaken, if there's like if there's been like 8 days or 10 days a week, then I think I'll be doing 8 to 10 days a week. So thank goodness we're only 7 days a week, but still the same, right? Yes, I don't have any day off basically, but it's getting busy and I love it. I love what we do for all of you here on PStv, So yes, and tonight particularly it's in fact I'm very inspired and I feel highly motivated to be doing this. I hope I'm wrong though, but it could be quite a touchy subject to most, or maybe some, not really sure. But it's rather it's a highly important thing to be talked about. If there's any one of you who has any questions at all, in fact, over YouTube, I have a question on our YouTube community, and let me just turn this here so that I can say hi and hello to our online live audience. Yes. Oh, and by the way, let me just quickly share with all of you that our PStv official merchandise is really slowly but surely it is getting to where we have envisioned it. So yes, that yes, it's totally in our online merchandise. So yes, and I would like to give a compliment to our background music right here, which is it's no CPR claims. So we safe. So there you go. And yes, okay, let me just say hi and hello to our live online audience. Yes, hi to you, and of course, ever present, ever present. Of course, Virgin Forest TV. Hi to you, Lady Love. Yes, and Renilyn's TV. Our brother Cyper, Renilyn's TV. How are you doing? Miss you. And of course, one of our solid brother on YT on YouTube World, Cypro Official. Hi to you, bro. Yes, and of course our lovely, very lovely and ever supportive Sweet Abby channel. Yes. And Life with MTV is also here. Hi there to you. Yes. Life with MTV. Yes. And of course, okay, let me just because I had a question earlier over YouTube to our dear community. So anyone who's ready, and my question right there is, what does it mean to you, survive and thrive, and how do you cope up with it, especially in our times right now? And then Chinese TV here replied, survive means to continue to live or exist, especially in spite of danger or hardship. And then thrive means to prosper, be fortunate or successful, to grow or develop, vigorously flourish? Yes, very good answer, very good answer. Yes, and it's very true. It's very true. It's very true. And that is our very topic for tonight. Thank you so much for that lovely answer, Miss Chinese TV PH. Yes, yes. Okay, and I'm very it has something to do with shared as a post status post, I think it was the other day or yesterday. And like what I said, I'll try my very best to find words that will not really be, because as far as having to really totally get it out there, it's going to be I might pour it in a, for most to understand it in wrong ways, to which I will definitely not have any intentions of doing so. But and I'm happy that there are those who would and I truly appreciate those who will never say anything on my actual post, like in the comments, in the public comments, but they will rather message me privately. And yeah, in that manner, I realize. So I'm happy to know that it gets through. What I post, it falls very relevant for a lot of people, and it's just that most of them, or some of them, they don't really want to. They don't want to be putting out there whatever it is that they have in mind. So yeah, and it's all about especially how it is with us now. For all of us, like the very trying situations and trying times, and sad to say, there are really those who are not really able to cope up with anymore with the situation. And this is a part where I really have to be very careful on how I would have to lay out what I'm gonna have to say, because if this was just a face-to-face conversation, I really can outpour myself with the subject. And thank you so much, Virgin Forest TV. Thank you. And hi to Kuya Sherwin Sultan. Yahoo! Hello to you, Kuya Sherwin, our admin of Team Lambo. Yes. These people are amazing because they will really go their way to support. And it is in fact a very touchy subject that I honestly, as much as I am trying my best to find words how to put it, but I will just assume that most likely you understand where I'm getting at on this. And I chose the subject, I chose the terms survive, thrive, and survive, because not just only to ask what does survive means to you, or what does thrive means to you, because in fact there are a lot of people out there right now, and I can really jive with how they might be feeling. It might not be as exact, but as a survivor myself, I mean, I could claim that. I could pretty much claim that I'm a survivor, with everything that I've gone through in life. And I could pretty much not only say, but pretty much understand. Even this the strongest in our will, if we don't have that really, if we will really not place too much attention to it anymore, and then we will go to a point where we really just, it's like we just totally, we just want to give up. And that's where I'm at, on for our subject for tonight, because I greatly wish to input words or two, not just to encourage, not just to give you encouragement, to any one of you who needs to hear this. Please do know that I am broadcasting live in this manner as my biggest, my massive, and my most sincerest support, that we really just have to really keep on going. In order to survive and to thrive, we really have to keep on going. And I know that there are lots of moments where we really totally feel like I'm just really done, something like that. And not to brag or not to put myself out there, I'm not proud of it, but proud enough to share, because it comes with big realization. It comes with great awakening. Truth of the matter is, I once was there in a situation where, even though I have so much to survive for, I have so much reasons to thrive for, but it felt like, to me, it felt like I'm done. I'm just really, it's, if you know what I mean. But you know what? This is the part where I have my enormous thanks to God is just really, it's vast. I cannot even, I cannot even put it into words. And I really, really sincerely wish to be with all of you who needs to hear this, who needs to hear a word or two. This is my way of wanting to reach out, because in fact there are lots, not everyone are equipped with, are emotionally and mentally equipped with that courage. And I understand that I really do. And this is my way of, to pull you out of that dark place. And if there's any one of you out there who's actually hearing this, or if you know anyone at all that needs to our comment section right here are so much open. And I understand greatly that privacy is such a great thing. So if there's any one of you out there who wishes to reach out with yours truly, and you have some questions in mind, there's anything that you need, any advice for anything, I am more than happy. I'm most happy to be of support in that way. So we have our WhatsApp line open. Hold on a minute, and let me just put it out here on the screens with our WhatsApp number. Anywhere in the world you may be. Okay. Let me just, sorry about that. That wasn't supposed to show up. Sorry. Okay, why don't we go on a little break. Hold on a minute. Okay, let's just go on a really short break, and then we'll be right back. And yes, we'll be here. Yours truly will be here till 10:30. So yes, stick around. We'll be right back. There you go. We're back once again. I told you it's just a short break. Yes. And okay. Well, I'm opening our program here for tonight, with the subject thrive or survive. And it's not just about to thrive and to survive and to thrive. It's not just most of us. It's an automatic thing that it's about money. It's about making ends meet. But yours truly is more on the matter of our to thrive and to survive with our emotional state, with our emotional, mental, physical as well, and of course our spiritual state. Because if we are, this is again I can't exactly put it into, I'm trying to be very careful with how I'm gonna put it out there without having to sound or seem like, although I don't have any intentions, it's because it's really quite a touchy subject to even open up to. But I'm braving myself out here because I want to reach out to those of you who needs it, because like what I said, and there's not to air any heavy feelings here or any heaviness in the air. It's like what I always say, and my intentions are always enclosed into raising awareness, giving and spreading positivity, spreading motivation, spreading inspiration, because I'm on that ground where I find inspirational people, I find motivational people. I drive myself to be motivated and to be inspired, and yes, that's and in fact I always do in my prayers. I always do ask God to use me as an instrument to reach out to people, and this is what we are here for tonight. If there's any one of you who wishes to share anything, like any questions at all, and yes, let us please keep it as private as possible, and you can entrust yours truly to be just between you and me. To anyone who would like to send out their thoughts or two, yes, do WhatsApp me. Send me a WhatsApp message, any questions, and we'll not mention your name or anything. But yeah, I would more than love to, share my thoughts. I have this thing that I call PS thoughts, and I've had that for the longest time, way before I've even been active on YouTube, before I even been active on PStv. I've had PS thoughts because I always have this, thoughts in my head, and like what I said, as much as I find for myself inspirational, motivational people, I kick myself. I kick myself in my meows to be motivated and inspiration, to be inspired, and it's just really it's sad to know. Yet I would like to use this on a positive light. That if you're one of those who are really having the hardest time, because the truth of the matter is, way before the situation we all are in at the moment, globally, the subject on about, being able to keep going, having the courage to keep on going, has been a, I just really wish I could just say straight up, say it straight, what I'm trying to, the very word. It's one word, but one word is such a great impact that the best I could find as an alternate words is to not about giving up, not about to not feel, to not feel like you don't have any way out anymore, because there really is. And it may seem like such a easy thing to say, or it would seem like such an easy thing to be said by anyone, like, just think positive, just keep going, never give up. I am so much into the words never give up that I was able to make a song out of it. And there's really just so much of those of people out there, seem like it's so clogged, and it's sad, because even last night I got this story shared by a friend of mine over Facebook. I have not spoken to her for quite some time, And then last night, something just, started it all, having to say hi and hello to each other. And then the next thing you know, she's sharing their friend and stuff like this. And, thank goodness and thank heavens and thank God that nothing was ever too late, before anything was ever too late. And when I hear stories like this, and like that post that I saw just the other day, and that's what I shared on my post yesterday. It was, even though it's just a Facebook status, but totally I felt her energy. I felt how desperate she's in. I totally felt her. That I don't even know her at all, because it was just someone from some Facebook group that I totally don't know her. And it's not the first time even for me to see such kind of Facebook post, that they felt so this beautiful being is suddenly she finds herself having to post asking for support, virtual support, virtual words of encouragement, because she really said it out there, just like, I'm really on the brink, I'm really on the edge, please give me words of encouragement. And I invited myself to share an advice or two. And if you don't mind that I read it for you, because I after giving her the comment, I said on my status right here, it's just a day ago, I said on my status here, someone had posted asking for help from just about anyone who could give her comfort, even only virtually. This soul is at her very edge to really ask for emotional support. She posted virtually aloud how having, that thoughts. Sorry, I can't say the word out loud. I, for one, knows exactly how that feels like. I love to comment on her post with my strong intentions to reach in the depths of her in light and love. As I am most sure than not, there are many of you out there feeling down in the dumps, feeling worried, scared, having anxiety, and worse, feeling depressed. I am one to never claim to be a life guru, but sure, I am one to have fought big time in really hard ways, my life's battles that had almost made me lost myself at one point. And I wouldn't have fought all those through if it wasn't for my Heavenly Father God and my Heavenly Tribe. And from my own battles, won many times over, I am now who and how I am. And I even found a purpose in my life survival by sharing and raising awareness. Hence, I am here for you in this manner tonight. Hence, I heartily share with you my very same comment for that beautiful soul, and sincerely wishing to give any of you who would need it with lots of light, love, and enlightenment. And this is what exactly I said on my comments for her. Your thoughts are yours and yours alone. Because she was claiming that really the thoughts are, taking over her for something that's really not good. And then I told her, your thoughts are yours and yours alone. And only you, with God's light and love, can have control over it. These thoughts you are having are outsiders who will stop at nothing to diminish and finish off the heavenly shine you have within you. Do not let those things manipulate and take over you to lose yourself. Take care of your soul's home, your physical body, because your soul's home is the one that will do all the actions to fulfill your life's purpose. Cheer up, be thankful, be grateful. You are one of warriors. So yeah, I and we hear it every now and then. We read it every now and then. Even really famous people, even very successful people had come to that point where, it seems like everything is just way too much to take anymore. And again, I wouldn't ever claim to be a life guru or anyone expert in life, but one thing is for sure. I've been through also a lot, but that's not what we're here for. I wanted to. Again, it would seem like it's just easy for you to say. If we will go on that matter, like it's so easy for me to say, yes, in big ways, it is easy for me to say because of how it was not easy at all for me to get to this point. And really, I just really want to reach out, and I'm expecting more than I would expect and understand if anyone wouldn't have any courage at all to send even a WhatsApp, because again, it's something. But I encourage you, please find in yourself the courage to reach out to someone who can be there for you. But you know what, I have here a little note that I found somewhere, and I find this something to I don't know, can I say consider about? I don't know if the words consider about are are even fitting, but yeah, I hope you don't mind if I say this to you, that I copy pasted it. Yes, it's because it makes sense, and really, like those moments when there's something that you need, like really like need in let's say it is something like, oh gosh, I can't find the words. Something like it's a big deal. There's something that you need in a big deal of a way, but then there's this something right there that it's already instantly there, but it's just something like. So yeah, that's somewhat. This is and little reminders, beautiful reminders to, and it says right here, number one, yes, literally it says number one, you need to be in motion. Let me read it for you. You need to be in motion, and the title is actually very simple. How to in life. You need to be in motion. Constantly create. There are no limits with what you can sensibly do, and as to how far you can go. And yes, I couldn't agree more on this. And don't ever limit yourself. Don't even consider, or don't even think of yourself as I can't do that. Oh no, it's something that because definitely there's something that you're going to be good at. There's something that is of your interests, and probably most likely, because I found that with myself, like just most recently, I found things about myself that I'm like, oh, I never thought I could do that. And it's fun to be exploring. And you know to be one, to be one who's wanting to be, not even wanting to be, if you're one who's like, so active here, and there's so many things in your head that you want to create, you want to do, you want to explore, you know if we will not have that awareness in us solidly, then chances are it could be taken away from us. It could be taken away from us just like that. And really, there are just really no limits with what we can do. I mean, as long as what we're gonna do is something that could render good, not only for ourselves but for our community. We have this now, we in this, especially in the age of the www dot world, we have this social responsibility. And with that, we can we can so explore so much that it can get our minds busy. It can get our minds off and away from thoughts, from energies that actually will not serve us any good. Because again, naturally, for us as human beings, we one of the greatest, already way before we were even born, God has already gifted us way before we take in a human form. He's already gifted us with this great gift of abilities and being able to. If you take notice with children, it's so easy for them to adapt. It's so easy for children to, they find joy in exploring things. With children, they don't have, there's very little worry in them. There's almost no fear in them, because it's such an unfiltered minds these children have. It's actually so beautiful. And they just really want to explore. If I've heard and I've seen words such as, let us all think like children, because truth of the matter is, if we would be thinking in such manner where, like, it seems like there are no limits, we just find joy in everything, in every sense. We see everyone as, we could just all be jolly and just be in one such big happy space and place, every time. Then it's really easy. It's really easy for our minds to be taken off of all them whatevers and all them nonsense things, and then you just really discover yourself. You just get to know yourself more. So there's really so much sense in that number one. The number one item right there, you need to be in motion. Constantly create. There are no limits with what you can sensibly do, and as to how far you can go. I just really couldn't agree more because I had one of my Monday motivation, Monday manifestations. You can look it up on our playlist where my intro I said there, if I would base my life and my living conditions on the grounds of hatred, getting back at somebody, if I would base my life and my living conditions on anger, on sadness, on being pulled down, betrayal, being lied to, and deceit, it's zero. It's zero for me. It's zero. But this is where really, like, I'm so thankful and grateful to God that he's never really left my side. And on this matter, also very touchy for so many. And we give respect to each and everyone else's beliefs, but however you call it, God, the universe, whatever faith it is that you have, please do get into that. Latch onto your faith, because it will really get you to places. It will get you to so many places and so many things to do, and to meet a lot of people, to do other things that you have not even done ever before in your life. That latching onto faith can really take you places. It can bring you both small things to the big ones. And along the way, we must not ever forget that along the way, no matter which time, no matter where, no matter who, always there will be something that will put hinder to, or it will be like a test. So, but with our faith, if we are latched onto our faith and our belief in God, or whatever faith you have, if we latch onto that, then we really could just keep on getting forwards. And we have that presence of mind. If we get into the presence of mind, presence of emotions, presence in our spirituality, then it really will it will take us really further away from energies and thoughts that will really that will not serve any good for us. We have got to really put a lot of effort, and it's so much worth effort to put ourselves into. So yeah. And let me go now to number 2 on this one. It says, discover, be on it, keep on, and all this can only happen is if you take action. Where and when day seems to be heavy with emotions, just pause, but never give up. Sometimes I'd like to think, is it me who wrote this? Is it me who wrote this? I think so. But no, it's not me. Again, I just copy pasted it, but I totally forgot where I found this though. Yeah, again, number 2, it says right here, discover, be on it, keep on, and all this can only happen is if you take action. Where and when day seems to be heavy with emotions, just pause, but never give up. It's so true. Another thing that, gosh, I give this more than 100%, because once again, like what I said, if I would base my life and my future to what I had gone through from the past, I totally would have lost it. I would have lost. I would have lost it. I would have lost myself. Because I really came into that point where this is why I'm not putting myself out there to just put myself out there, but I am using I'm using myself out here to reach out to those of you who needs to hear who needs to hear this. Because really, no matter how hard it is, no matter where you are at this moment, at this times, you really have got to get up. Literally, you have got to get up. Literally, get up, no matter what. You probably may really be down to zero with money, but still get up. Still get up. I mean, you're able, especially, blessed are those who are not complete physically, but they are still able to, in however means. So you know what, just really get up, and it says right here, discover, be on it. Discover means just really explore about yourselves, instead of, and I'm not just lecturing here, I'm not just preaching here. No, I really want to get into the depths of your, wherever you are at right now, in regards to being in the dumps, feeling in the dumps, feeling heavy, and feeling like it's so hopeless, and that there's just really nowhere else to go. This is not to preach, but rather to pull you out there. And I sincerely, before I even started this earlier today, I even prayed to God. I asked him to, he's just here. He's my very, very, very special host. Actually, he's the main host. When it comes to talks like this, I let God do the talking. I let the Holy Spirit do the talking. I let, Jesus Christ take over. I let my heavenly take over. Because that's how it came about for me. As just me, a human being, I wouldn't have done it. And I really was just really kicked in the butt, the heavenly way, if I may say so. So yeah, even with something to smile about, cheer about, discover that little thing of having to smile about. What can I be smiling about today? And you know what? One of the other greatest things we can do, if we are feeling like we are on the edge, if we're already on the edge of things, if we are feeling really, really down, if we feel like everything else has already been turned upside down for us, one of the other ways to turn that around is to actually offer support to those you think might also be, it may not be as exact, but probably it may also be in to where you're at, emotionally, mentally, and Thank goodness for spirituality, because we all have that in us. We may lose ourselves mentally. We may lose ourselves, health wise, because if we get sick because of being worried and always being worried, then we fall sick. But spiritually, it's there. It's very strong. We just really have to, let's not be taken aback. Let's not feel, because God is so ever giving. He's so amazingly giving. He is giving since day one. He's so abundant for us, so that thing to have to discover, so that it not only to get our minds busy, because if we will put it that way, it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna whatever, then it's quite shallow to think of it that way. It's very deep. We take that they say, there are people who would say, don't take life too seriously. Yeah, I think in a way, yeah, but we should always find the depths. It's not to take life seriously, but to find meaning. Let's find meaning in our lives. Let's find the purpose, because we really, each and every one of us has a purpose. We really do. We really, really, really do. And it's not as easy as, it's not an easy peasy thing to just really discover just like that. But this is why I am here, because I wish to be that little booster for all of you who actually needs it. I mean, there are those of you, because I may be an awakened one already. Yes, I am saying that out loud, because I got into where I am now, and I'm really very proud of myself for that. I'm so proud, and I'm so thankful and grateful to him for being able to reach that point. But still, this is why I'm always, and I will keep repeating myself when I say we should really have that relationship with God, that we should really have God in the center of our lives, that he is so centered in us that really we will be lost without him. That's how we should go about in our days. Because it's true, for real. Because if we will just rely everything else that we want to do, that we want to achieve, we want to whatever, if we will just do everything else with just us as human beings, yeah, most likely we will go nowhere. I mean, we might be able to achieve something or go somewhere, but even when achieving already something big time, but then suddenly, because all of a sudden we became filthy rich, we became so globally famous, we became the most successful in the world, and then we don't know God. Suddenly we have this ego of, oh, I'm the greatest. Trust me. The money, no matter how many gazillions dollars you may have, or what is the highest currency that we have. No matter how many gazillions you have of those, no matter how painfully famous you are. I say painfully famous because really you're just about everywhere, and to not even mention your name anymore, and you're just one part of your like list is seen, and then everyone already else knows. So, oh, it's her or it's him, you know. Just a flick of the hair like that. Oh, it's just the bangs being seen. That's how painfully famous you are. No matter if we get to that point, if we don't have God in us, eventually, because it's actually Him who has placed us there. It's actually Him who has given it to us, those great abundance, the big amount of money, the really beautiful and expensive cars, the most awesome house, villas, our own beach, our big businesses. If we get out of that, the most important thing that we are supposed to always be having, then it will also just be gone. And it's the very same treatment to just actually be, just to have ourselves, just to have our very selves, money aside, what do you call this, being famous or fame aside, wealth aside, whatever other earthly things aside, just us, just entirely us, to stand as plain human beings. If we stand on a plane where it's just entirely us, and then we don't have God in our lives, then where you'll be like, who am I? Okay, what am I doing here? Okay. For short, you're lost. You'll be lost, and you're lost. So, yeah. Okay, and I'll go now to number 3 on this item. It says right here, are you good at something? It says, are you good at something? Master it. Believe it or not, but there is a reason why you are good at something, and why it is you've always desired to achieve and attain your dreams. It was God Himself who's placed that in you. He has done His part. You have to do yours, and that is to simply activate your senses. Wake up from the deep sleep while being alive. Obstacles are ever present, and truth is, as each step you get closer to achieving your goals and dreams, the quicker and stronger those obstacles become. I swear, is it not me who wrote this? Oh gosh. Because those obstacles do not ever want you to win. So just keep pressing. No matter what, stay focused. No matter what. Oh, this part is already me. Stay focused. No matter what, no matter who, no matter when, no matter where. Another thing I couldn't agree more. That's why, and it's the 1, 2, 3 from number 1 to number 2 to number 3. It's all connected. You need to be in motion. You have to be in constant motion. You have to discover, and when you discover, even there are things that actually we've just gotten so busy and so pent up with everything and with so much anything that there are things that actually it's like discovering clothes that we've already hidden for so long in some in some, what do you call this, luggage, I don't know what to call in some, closet or any whatever you call that. And then all of a sudden we find it. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember I have this. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. And then you pull it out. You've not seen it for like 20, 30, 50 years. Pull it out from the closet, and then you go like this, and voila, it still fits. It fits perfectly. Let's be like that with ourselves. Rediscover yourself. Discover more of nuance, and rediscover those that you might, oh yeah, wait a minute, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember, oh my gosh, I can draw. Yeah, oh, I remember I can draw. And then just start scribbling, Yeah, I remember I've learned this 3 chords, 4 chords on the guitar. The last time I played it was actually just that one time. But I've always loved having to play it, and I've wished that I've played it, but I never really had time. See, that's rediscovering. Go and pluck the guitar. Go and play along with it, And I really sincerely wish that I've expressed it. That I've expressed what I wish to express here, and make it as a message to so many of you out there who might need to hear this, one way or the other. Because truth of the matter is, not only people who feels hopeless need to hear this, because there are in fact people who already has everything, but they, for some reason, there's still that struggle. They still have that struggle to survive, find struggle to thrive. And that's why I chose the words thrive and survive. And it's not about money. It's not about material things. It's actually to thrive and survive, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So, truth of the matter is, my question really earlier tonight, about 2 hours ago, as when I posted this on my YouTube community, I asked, what is survival to you? What does survive and thrive means to you? How do you cope up with it? I intended it to not really, put the real sense of my question there. And then I greatly appreciate Chinese TV once again, and I'm reposting this, and her answer is, survive means to continue to live or exist, especially in spite of danger or hardship. Thrive means to prosper, be fortunate or successful, to grow or develop, vigorously flourish. Yeah, and exactly what I mean, why I chose this, because it's not about money, although it's really important. And one thing I have to quickly share with all of you, money is beautiful. Money is energy. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing to have, because with money we are able to do a lot of things. We are able to help out so many, if we have it. So don't get me wrong with that. I am one who is, I respect money. It's something that All of us, we need it. We need it to get by, to be able to pay bills, to be able to whatever that needs money with. I mean, all in all true sense of it. I mean, if only we cannot have it, then who needs it, right? But reality bites. It's we need it. We need money, and so we have got to treat it. Those who say money is the root of all evil, actually, it's not the money, but it's human beings. How we perceive of money, how we treat money, how our intentions are with money. So yeah, that's what makes. But it's not money that's evil. But anyways, what I'm saying here, what I'm getting at is, to thrive and to survive here is not just about money, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If I may have to add it a little, let's not even go to if you're struggling physically, if you're struggling, if you're not so good looking, because trust me, to have a soul and to have that awareness in you that you found your purpose and that you know God makes you the most beautiful, the most handsome. I'm just really, I mean that. There's nothing for me, there's nothing most beautiful than a person having that in them. First and foremost, that they know God. Not only that they know God, but they really know Him, and that they find they've acknowledged their purpose in life, and that if you, as simple as having a grateful and thankful heart, makes you so beautiful. Makes you so beautiful that it can't be helped. It can't be helped. Everything else that is on the plane and energy of abundance, they will all just come to you. They will all just come to you. So just always have that. Just be in the plane and in the energies and on the grounds of being grateful, being thankful. Even if you have the last cent, even if it's just only the last cent that you have, even if you just have a cup of noodles, for today or for this entire week, and then after, if you've touched this cup of noodles and then you don't have anything anymore, still be grateful, still be thankful. Don't ever give up. I sincerely, I mean that, and I'm heartily getting into you to just keep on going. Your dreams, no matter what. Don't even say, oh, I don't really have dreams. I just really want to have a simple life. Then your simple life is a dream. You just want to have a simple life. That is already a dream. If you think that you're still not on that moment where having a simple life, you have not achieved that yet, just keep on going until you get it. This is why, really, again, and I feel so. I'm shaking right now. I'm even shaking right now because I've been trying to hold back tears since I went on live. If I'm welling up right now, it's because really find in yourself how beautiful you are. Because you are, you know. Find in yourselves the purpose that God has gifted you with from day one. From day one that you got here. And again, please, you know, if there be any one of you out there who would even say, what does she know? Oh, you know, what does she think of herself? Like she's like some life guru or something. Just don't, because it's going to just be a waste of your thoughts, because it's not even going to be of any effect on me, because I know exactly why I am doing this. I know exactly where I stand on in doing this, and I know exactly who I am with doing this. And if anything, I'm offering my own experiences, my own struggles to pull out of, you know, to pull you out from those heavy feelings. Because again and again and again and again, just as how it said right here, if you get tired, you know, just pause. If you get tired in life, and that's natural, it's natural for us to feel tired. Oh gosh, but even the idea of that, to go, oh gosh, no, don't even. Even for me, I do that for myself. And just most recently, believe it or not, just most recently, this is why. And the great thing really is the really great difference now is years back, if I'd be like, oh gosh, that goes on for a few weeks to a few months, and then the next thing I know, oh gosh, I've been in this place for 3 years. I'm like, and this is why I'm here, because if you are in this moment, if you are in this energy right now, please, you have it in you. I believe that you have it in you. Pull yourself up, and pull yourself up, having to say, Lord Jesus, please help me. Heavenly Father God, help me. Please have the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, I need you here, please. Trust me. You may not even realize it, because it actually does happen that way most of the times, and not, you know, when we are in our lowest point, and then we're like, oh God, have mercy, help me, and then He's helped you. Most of the times we don't even see that He's actually helped us. And we there would be of us would say, oh, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. And then the next thing you know, after 2 weeks or so, because it just keeps on going, the changes, the good changes and the positive changes and the beautiful changes had started to come in, and then we forgot about Him. So yeah, really, you can make it. And as it seems like it's just so easy for me to just say, or probably there would be some of you out there would say, yeah, it's easy for you to say, Penny. Yeah, again, it's easy for me to say because I've gone through the hardest ways. That's why it's easy for me to say, and this is why I'm offering this right now to any one of you who needs it. Really, you're so beautiful. There's so many about you. Please discover new things. Rediscover your anything that's beautiful of you from before that you've not really explored anymore. And then again, find even more new and greater things. Okay? So, so pretty much that's what I want to impart here tonight for our Thriving Thursday. And of course, Thriving Thursday is all about mindset and personality development, and all on the plane and on the energies of light, enlightenment, and love. So you don't have to let me know how I've gotten through to you, but I would love to know. Truth is, I would love to know. And it's right there. This number right here is in fact our PStv WhatsApp. You can text us on this number 4611-7112 if at any point after this program you would like to reach out and ask for any PS thoughts or two. Okay, so yes, and I'm going to say good night, godly night at this point. And like what I always say, every time I do something here on PStv, be motivated and motivate others in return. Be motivated by motivational people and motivate others in return. Be inspired by inspirational people and inspire others in return. Be blessed and bless others in return. Treat others as how you're going to treat yourself. And definitely, you would want to treat yourself with love. Okay? Spread kindness and be with God. Go with God. Always pray. Always pray. By the time you wake up and before settling at night, pray. Because everything only through Him, with Him, and in Him only are we ever going to get through. Okay, have a blessed night, everyone. Tomorrow, of course, Friday becomes a party hardy online party hardy here, of course, on PStv with our lovely co-host Miss Jerry Lynn. And Fridays and Saturdays we on at 9 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. of course, Hong Kong, Philippines time, and Sunday. So it's going to be a total online weekends live. So there you go. If you are new here to our channel, please do subscribe. Click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon as well, so you don't get to miss out on anything. And to those of you who already are a family of PStv, a PStv tribe, thank you so ever much. Greatly appreciate your love and support. And yes, let's thrive and survive in biggest ways ever. Okay, good night, everybody. See you tomorrow for our online weekends live. Good night.